So I have started recording. Hello everyone. This is marketing management course, and we are Group C. I am Karthik Ganesan, and I'm joined by Neeraj and Min. And this is a presentation for the topic of the 4 stages of product lifecycle. And this is a continued presentation of our weekly assignment in which we chose the product of our own choice as PlayStation 5, and we talked about the marketing strategies of PlayStation 5. In this assignment, we'll talk about how the marketing strategies will suit with this product lifecycle, and how the marketing mix is used to create those marketing strategies, and how the cultural and social norms comes into picture when we are discussing the 4 stages of product lifecycle and such. So let us get started. Min will be presenting the first topic.
Thank you, Karthik. So I will introduce the marketing objectives under each one of the 4 stages. So we have 4 stages: introduction, growth, and maturity and decline. So in introduction stage, the most important is we need to building awareness among customers. We can use strategies like free trial or promotions, or other activities to create interest of the customers. Let customers knows there are new products in the market and for their optional choices. And in the growth stage, so the most important thing is that to increase market share and maximum profits, because in this stage, customers already know we have this product, so we need to have more market share and to have more customers. And also, this is a great time to building our brand for the long-term profit. And also, we need to differentiate our product from the competitors to have our own market share. And in the third stage, maturity, the most important thing is that we need to maintain our market share, because in this time we already have a stable market share. So the next important thing is that we need to upgrade products or develop new products, because in this stage we already have a stable profit with the existing product. So in order to get more market share or profits, we need to develop new products. And at this time, we may have a lot of costs on marketing, but we need to sometimes reduce the price to get more customers. So we need to allocate our resources. Also, we need to keep our loyalty customers, and so we need to do more things to satisfy our customers. And in the final stage, in this stage, the products may not so attractive or need to withdraw. So the most important thing is that we need to withdraw our business or this product in phase. Like we can withdraw the marketing support first, and then the products, like retire products or migrate to new products. So that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Min. So I would like to present for the marketing mix strategy, which would be most optimum for a product like PS5. Now, in the introductory stage, the best way to create a strategy would be to focus on 2 points, that is the technological strong points of the PS5 with the price point. Because I believe these two are the main features on which we can entering the market is the best. So one is highlighting the technological strong points, highlighting the unique features of the product. Then if you have a top of the line market leadership in terms of a gaming console, then you can put your price at a competitive level, even if it's a little bit higher than your competition, it's fine because you are backing it up with oh, the best technology available in the market. And to give a sense of variety, two versions of the same product with different features and pricing can make a difference between a customer buying it or not. So that is something which would be great in introduction stage. Growth stage is now the product is already in the market. People know its capabilities. Now the main thing is making sure it reaches to as wide as audience as possible and keep on repeating the message of the new features or the USPs which we want to advertise to our customer. So continuous advertising of new features and explaining the customers how these new features can enhance the gaming experience would be a big plus point. Targeted promotions for new as well as old gamers, and then making sure there are new accessories like headphones or controllers can also incentivize customers to buy this new PS5 product. So growth stage should be more of focused on making sure it reaches to wide audience and they are constantly getting some incentive or they are advertised the uh, capabilities and they are willing to hop on that new hype train which we have to create. The next is maturity stage. So now once the product has gained its footing in the market and it's maturing, at that time we there are people who may not buy the new technology out of the gate, but there are people, a large part of population which buys these products when it reaches maturity stage. At that time, a few pricing discounts or seasonal promotions can push those people to over the fence to buy this product. So that's one thing. Competitor events or competitions or events can also make sure that this product again enters people's mind. So something which we call out of sight, out of mind. If you see advertisements of PS5 again and again after a few months, a person who initially wanted to buy but did not can now feel like, okay, I think so I should buy this product now. So this is where we can make sure it's still growing in the maturity stage or the sales are still at a good point. This is where also subscription-based services are usually launched by companies because subscription-based games or something will incentivize people to buy this product or create a brief revival of this. So you just add a new feature during this maturity stage. Then once its product life cycle is complete and it enters into the decline stage, that is where you have to make sure your inventory is cleaned out because you have already invested money into it and you do want to get returns on it. So huge discounts and flash sales will incentivize people to buy it. Permanent price reduction after launch of a successor product like the next gen will also incentivize few people to buy it because if there is someone who doesn't need the best gaming console, just a gaming console for fun, they can use that. And refurbished sales are also something which people buy. So Sony can get defective PS5s, repair it, and then sell it as refurbished products. So there is still a big market for refurbished sales. Thank you.
Thank you, Neeraj. So next up, I'll be discussing the level of competition under each of these product life cycles and how it contributes to our strategy. So during the introductory stage, and there is always low competition because for a company like PS5, when it is launched, it is one of the few companies which provided that level of graphics and that level of advanced game making. The other one would be Xbox Series X. But even with the exclusive titles like Horizon Zero Dawn, which newly, and the Spider-Man, which newly launched with the launch of PS5. None of the other gaming companies could do that. So it had a very low competition and very high user demand for those products. And it also had a lot of avenues to explore. Since this is a very new hardware, the potential of what it can achieve was still untapped. And I would say it's still on the introductory stage, and it has a lot of arenas, genres, and avenues to explore. And um, let's say move forward up to 4 or 5 years, the product will be in the growth stage. Right now, from now to the next 4 to 5 years, herein there will be a high influx of competitors, not only on the hardware part, whereas where Nintendo is going to be launching a new console. Xbox is like gearing up with new titles. There will also be competition from the gaming title side, whereas a lot of new companies are starting to develop games, which will be a competition for Sony owned exclusive titles. And during the growth stage, the PlayStation will have its highest revenue streams going on, and that will lead to acquisition of firms like indie-based gaming companies, game production companies. There is a possibility that Sony can acquire those companies and add it to its arsenal to provide much more rounded user experience, gaming experience to the users. And also, all these together will lead to expansion into multiple game genre and multiple demographic segments. Now, PS5 has recently released a console just for people who needs accessibility, who has accessibility needs. So it's an entirely different form of console, and through that launch, they will be tapping into the market with tapping into the market for people with disabilities, which has a huge potential in gaming. And moving on to the maturity stage, this is a stage where companies get really comfortable, and the sales attains a flat curve. And here comes a major part to play for buyer learning, where buyers are already experienced and they know how the product is, and they need much more convincing for them to pitch and invest into the product more. And also price sensitivity also increases. If the game is not good, then the price will drop as quickly as possible, because the sales will drop and they have to compensate for that by reducing the price. Once followed by the maturity stage, during the decline stage, the companies will witness a drop in sales, even though they try a variety of marketing strategies. And a lot of factors may cause to this decline, just because the console may have become older, a new console may be on the horizon, and people will lose interest in buying more new titles on this console. Companies ultimately stop production. I mean, that's what happened for the older generation PlayStation 4 console. They have stopped production, and companies have stopped making games on PlayStation 4 console, and a new product will take over. So next up, we will be discussing the cultural context and the and factors like location, on how it plays an important role in the marketing strategy in the product lifecycle stages. So during the introduction stage, one of the best bet for PS5 would be to promote diversity and inclusion, which gives you a great image on cultural and societal norms. And another good advice would be to concentrate on locations where gaming is popular. Not only US market, Japan, for example, is also a great market for gaming, and a lot of games comes from that region. And tapping into the market, creating games that can appease those demographics will be a boost during the introduction stage. And during the growth stage, the company needs to stick to the current social trends. For example, right now, RPG games are a big thing, and any game that has an RPG element sees a big rise in sales. And also, expanding into more untapped locations, not only the popular locations like US and Japan, but also locations like Southeast Asia, which is gaining more popularity these days for gaming market. Tapping into those locations will be a good marketing strategy during the growth stage. And during the maturity stage, the games with unique regionalism will see higher gamer retention from multiple demographics. So, for example, there is a game called Ghost of Tsushima, which is also a game from Japanese samurai market, which was not known, which gave a lot of traction to PlayStation 5, just because a lot of audience from all across the world wanted to try the game because of its unique regionalism, and that helped them a lot of increase in sales. And that is something a similar tactic PlayStation 5 could try to boost its sales. And also, whatever game they're designing, including a bit of globalization phenomenon, also helps, like including a bit of all cultural diversity elements into the game will also help. And once the product enters into the declining stage towards the end of the console years, the players gets very used to the storytelling of the game. So with the limitations in hardware functionality, there will be only a set of games that will be coming on, and you need more variety to attract people with such games. And also, customer acceptance will also come in a very hard way, because people would have already seen such games, already seen such graphics and such play style. So you have to do something unique. And also, only the games with better and higher quality will withstand this stage, and ultimately this will impact the product. So that's it from my side, and these are the references given. Thank you very much. Team, if you have anything else, please feel free to share.
No, nothing from me. Thank you, Karthik.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. I'll stop recording right now.
All right.